There you go. Okay, thank you. Finally. Okay, this will be the last session of the day here on our beautiful Saturday. And at this class, it is on the weekend. I'm pretty sure you guys have a hard feeling to join this class on Saturday because Saturday and Sunday that was the day for the family time. Yeah, for the family gathering, enjoying and spending quality time with your family. Yeah, but this will be your guys' obligations to join this Ppg Daljab. And then first of all, I would like to convey my thanks, my gratitude for those that explaining their set of document, yeah, for the first set of document today. Yeah, now let's give them applause, please, yeah, everyone. I'd like to say thanks to Miss Desias, the first student that explaining her complete set of document, and then second one, Miss Tia, also that was really impressive kind of learning material, impressive kind of document, Miss Tia. And then last one, Miss Eka Fajar. And then when I asked Miss Eka Fajar to enlighten us to convey us here about the set of document, she's mentioning she is working on it till 3 a.m. in the morning. Wow. Yeah, that's really extra hard, yeah, to do it. Yeah, and then I still remember the student from Mr. Ruli Saiful Akbar that accompanying their parent, yeah, to sell fried rice till 3 a.m. in the morning. And then now here we got the partner working on the tasks, working on the assignment till 3 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, that's unbelievable, yeah. That's a great one, I guess. You effort to complete the task, Miss Eka Paja. Yeah. And then now I'd like to give my feedback and then also my suggestion for the three of the students that already explained their complete set of document, especially for the first one. Yeah. For Miss Darcy, my first impression, yeah, my first what is it? My first word to you when I watch the way that you explain your set of document. Really, yeah, that's what my first word for you. That's really. If for Miss Tia, I'm mentioning wow, but for you it is really. Why it is really, Miss Desi Ari Desi? Because first of all, it seems like you have no sense of art on you. Do you see my point, Miss Desi Ari Desi? Miss Desi Ari Desi, yeah. And then this is a positive kind of feedback. I hope for the next you're going to give more creative kind of learning material, more creative kind of student tasks, yeah. And then not only black and white, you have more color on you. You can use any other kind of creativity, your imagination, yeah. That's okay to feel and then to think and then to act out of the box while creating this set of document. Yeah, because the aim in the end, after you compile, after you created the teaching practice for your students, we want you to be a new you. Yeah, the best performance of Miss Desi Ari Desi, the best performance of Miss Tia, the best performance of Mr. Ruli Saiful Akbar. Yeah, because if you still the same, using the same kind of lesson plan, yeah, and then also making the same kind of learning material, no improvement, yeah, no improvement that you will get from this PPG Daljab. That's why we need more. We have our highest expectation for all of you. Okay, Miss Desi, Ari Desi, and then I hope you're gonna make that one as your motivation. Yeah, and
Okay,
then
thank you, sir.
yeah, and the next one, since your topic it is about analytical, what is it? Analytical, what is it?
Analytical exposition.
Analytical exposition. Since your topic here is about the board one, yeah, one more time, it will be really disappointing if I see a board kind of lesson plan, a board kind of learning material, a board kind of learning media, yeah. since it is a board one, you have to challenge yourself how this board topic here will lead the student love, enjoy, and then fun in learning this one. Okay, Miss Desi,
Okay,
Desi.
sir. Okay.
Okay, that will be my feedback for you. And then, by the way, you have a real quick kind of timing in completing all sets. Yeah, look at Mr. Kapajar. She's working on it till 3 a.m. in the morning and then still haven't completed the task. And then you already make it. And then, if I'm not mistaken, it consists of 14 pages. Wow. Yeah, 14 pages. Yeah, for your first set of document. That's a good point. Yeah. And then let's give applause for Miss Desi, everyone. Yeah. Thank you very much for completing your first set of document, Miss Desi. And then
Welcome,
now
sir.
let's go to the next one. Miss Tia. Miss Tia Hasbi. My first sentence that I brought here, wonderful lesson plans based on visual. That my first, yeah. It is stimulate our eyes and then stimulating our brain to say, wow, that's a colorful one. Yeah. But you gotta consider when you try to modify the lesson plan, you have to put every single aspect that you need to put in a lesson plan. Yeah. Making a modification, that will be okay, but all the details you have to consider it also. Okay, so not only giving us an enjoyment, a joyful while seeing your colorful, interesting kind of lesson plan or learning material, but also with the content on it. Okay, Miss Tia. And then second one, the time management. I also wrote the time management when we try to break down all the activities that you're going to conduct while delivering the teaching practice for your students, you gotta make sure here this kind of activity here will base on the durations, the time, yeah, that you need to deliver the learning material for your students. Because if you have so many activities, too many activities, that will be difficult for you to arrange the time based on the availability of the time in your school. Yeah, for example, you have the time for recording, especially for the teaching practice. It will be only 45 till 50 minutes after the editing process. Yeah, so that one more time, you have to consider, you have to remember 45 till 50 minutes after the editing process. So you may take a longer kind of video, but you have to edit, you have to make a process of editing on it till it will be 45 till 50 minutes. Okay, Miss Tia? And then next one, when I mentioned about the choose or the option that you have to take while deciding to use a video, Miss Tia, thank you very much, yeah, for using the video from Indonesia. But my question for you and then my suggestion for you, Miss Tia, when you try to write down all the names, all the characters, yeah, in your learning material, in your student talks, everyone, you don't have to put Robert. You don't have to put, what is it, Nancy. You don't have to put Victor on it. That will be relevant if you try to put Akbar on it. Yeah, it will be Eka on it, Dewi on it. That will be more familiar with them. Yeah, instead of putting John, instead of putting Robert. Okay, that's my point. Yeah, Miss Maskatiani Hasbi. Yeah, and then last one for the, what is it? Okay, for the assessment also it is the same. Yeah, try to put the name of the character here. It should be based on our setting, Indonesian names, Putri, Putra. That will be more relevant than the use of Brandon, than the use of Harmer, Holmes, blah 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 blah. Okay, Mr. Hasbi, that will be my feedback for you. And then now let's give a plus for Miss Tia Hasbi, everyone. Yeah, thank you very much, Miss Tia Hasbi. and I really appreciate how did you present your lesson plan. Yeah, and then I know that making or creating a poster using Canva, that's not easy. Yeah, and then you have the Canva application one to modify your lesson plan. That's a good point. And then you also make several kind of apps, using several kind of apps to deliver. It is the online kind of learning for the students, and then you provide it also for the student so they can use it offline. Yeah, so that will make the student easy in joining your lesson. Thank you very much, Miss Tia Hasbi. Okay, next one, Miss Eka. Okay. Okay, let's try to give a plus for Miss Eka first. Yeah, Miss Eka Fajar Suryaningsi. Yeah, Miss Eka Fajar. There are several things that I would like to give as my feedback. First of all, time management. That will be the most important one. Yeah, time management. Why I'm mentioning about time management? Because working on your task till 3 a.m. in the morning, that wasn't a wise option. That wasn't a wise choice to do. Yeah, that's my time management that I'm asking you to do. Yeah, so you don't have to work overtime. Yeah, try to divide your time. When will be the best time for you to create the tasks, to complete the tasks? Okay, Miss Eka Fajar. Yeah, and then second one, since you were sharing only about your lesson plan, and then second one about the student tasks, my suggestion for your lesson plan, please try to make it more simple. Yeah, make it like the same, like what I shared it to you, and then please kindly share it to all of your fans. Yeah, so you guys can imitate that one, because that will be from the learning management system from Guru Berbagi. You may use that one. Yeah, and then next, you're also asking your student to watch 3 videos. Really, 3 videos? Yeah.
Short
uh
video, sir.
okay, 3 short videos.
Yeah, short
Yeah,
video,
and
just
then
only
okay,
3 minutes.
3 short videos here that you're going to ask them to watch. You already found a video, and then it is really relevant with the topic that you're going to teach them, or what?
Yes, this is about the intinya itu spoken informal invitation text, sir. Tapi what by spoken. Nanti
Okay.
siswanya menuliskan misalnya dia tujuan invitation-nya apa, seperti itu, sir. Tinggal
Okay.
memasuk-masukkan saja
Okay.
dalam tabel.
Thank you very much. And then they have to watch 3 videos that completing one, and then they're confused. What is it that I have to watch? Next to the second videos, what is it that I have to watch? Next to the 3 videos, what is it that I have? So that's a total confusion for you students then. Yeah. Maybe just try to use one videos.
Oh,
Yeah,
oke.
one videos only. I guess that will be better. Okay, Miss Eka Fajar Suryaningsi. And if you feel it's difficult to complete our assignment, that's okay. You may discuss. Yeah, you may discuss it with all of your friends here. And then if you have the group, WhatsApp group uh, with the admin from our university, maybe you can just create, yeah, a WhatsApp group that consists of all of you guys, so you can
Sudah,
talk.
sir, sudah buat
Yeah,
kita.
so you can talk, you can discuss, and then you can share everything. So you can help each other. Yeah, because this Ppg Daljab here is not only okay, you are the best one. No, yeah, but also the way that you guys will do the teamwork, collaborate, sharing your knowledge. Yeah, if one student here know about some kind of applications, you may share it. And then if someone from this group people difficulties that how did I have to compile this task, how did I have to submit this task, and then you can discuss it. Yeah, you're gonna help each other on your groups. Okay, Miss
We
Eka Fajar.
always do it, sir.
Yeah, and then you are the chief of
Yeah.
Ppg Daljab batch 4. You're gonna consider not only for the first group here, but you have to talk with the second group. and then also with the third group. Yeah, if they have the difficulties, yeah, the obstacle while completing the tasks, and then while understanding of the topic that they have to do, yeah, do not stop to discuss with the rest of the group that we have. Okay, for second group and then also third group. Okay, next note that I already created here for the all element, yeah, all aspect of the document, complete document here, starting with the first one, the lesson plan. For the lesson plan, I want you to please try to make it short, simple, and clear. Yeah, modification in the lesson plan, that's okay. Yeah, but the content, each content of the lesson plan, you have to put it. You have to put the details based on the example of lesson plan that I already shared with you. Okay, so you can use Canva, you can use any kind of application to modify your lesson plan, that will be okay, but the details on it, it should be put. Yeah, you gotta put all the details on it, that for the lesson plan. And then also from your lesson plan, you gotta consider also mentioning a clear target. What kind of a target that you are going to achieve? A clear target. Yeah, and then after clear target, step, yeah, steps, how did you going to achieve, how did you going to get the learning goals, yeah, based on the learning process that you're going to deliver for your students. That will be for the lesson plans. And then second one, for the learning materials. Yeah, for the learning materials, one characteristic of the best, of innovative, of a good learning material consists of various learning resources. Okay, one more time. When you try to create, yeah, when you try to modify, when you try to make the best kind of learning material, you gotta consider using various kind of learning resources, not only from the books, yeah, not only from the websites, yeah, the resources also, you can find the resources here from all the best practice. Yeah, try to imitate from the best practice. That will be also the alternative way that you can make the best kind of learning materials. Yeah, and then not only the various kind of resources, you gotta measure the comprehensive, yeah, the comprehensive kind of learning material that you're going to deliver for your students. It should be comprehensive. Yeah, so not only a basic one, yeah, but it is consist starting with the basic, medium, and then also with the advanced kind of topic, the advanced kind of explanations. So your student will have various kind of thinking process, various kind of comprehension based on the learning material that you deliver. Yeah. And then for the learning material also, you gotta consider, yeah, about essential and then advanced learning material. That's a must. And then that one, the TPAC thing, and last one about hot thing. Yeah, that will be my note for the learning material. And then the third one, for the learning media. For the learning media here, you gotta put various kind of learning media. Yeah, of course you gotta use many media. Yeah, why I'm mentioning about many media here, because if you try to use only one specific media, that will make your student bored. There will be no attractive kind of teaching and learning process for your student. No joyful thing that they can get uh, from your teaching and learning process. Yeah, sometime, yeah, 10 minutes you ask your friend to think, to try to comprehend more about the topic, and then the next 5 minutes you try to ask them to join the games. Yeah, and then the next one you try to ask them, okay, now to release the stress, to release the pressure, you ask them to sing a song. Yeah, and then you ask them to play anything that you can do it in online or in an offline way. Yeah, and then that will be for the learning media. And then for the student talks, for the student tasks here, student tasks that you gonna create, that you gonna make for the student, it should be in a hard kind of task. Yeah. So if it is only in a multiple kind of choice task, test, quiz that you're going to deliver for your students, that's not, that's not, we can consider as a hard kind of assignment, as a hard kind of task that we can deliver to our students. Why it is not a hard thing? Because we already provide the questions and then we already provide the answers. Yeah, that's too easy for them. Yeah, try to make the task, try to make a quiz question that will make the student try to think more. Yeah, try to imagine more, try to find their own idea, their own imaginations on it. That's what we call by tasks that consist of hard things. Yeah, and then uh, last one here is the assessment instrument. The assessment instrument, it is also a clear kind of instructions. First here it is the instruction. Yeah, the instruction here, it means how did you going to measure your students? You what kind of step on it? Yeah, and then after that one, what type of the task, what type of the quiz, what type of the tasks that you're going to use for your students? And then after that one, the scoring criteria. Yeah, for each of the skill that you want your student to master from your learning process. Okay, and that will be my last note for today's meeting, guys. After that one, do you have any question, please? Or if there's no question at all, we're gonna end this session and then you can go outside with your husband, with your wife, with your kid, with your family to enjoy the weekend. Yeah? Come on. Do you have anything to say first? No? That's enough? Okay, thank you very much. So some of you mentioning, okay, come on, we're gonna end this meeting quickly because it is weekend. Yeah. Okay, have a nice weekend, everyone. And then now let's go back with Miss Eka Fajar Suryaningsih. Let's end today's meeting. Come on.
Thank you so much, sir, for the knowledge about lesson plan.
Okay.
Okay, guys, before we end this meeting, let's say hamdalah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin.
Okay, now let's do the salam PPG before we end.
Okay, and then wait a second, Miss Eka Fajar. I want the brightest smile. Yeah, and then I. Okay.
Come on,
Okay, come on.
share smiles, ya. 1, 2, 3. Salam PPG Indonesia. Senyum.
Senyum,
Senyum.
Salam.
Salam.
salam,
Sapa.
Sapa.
sapa,
Semangat.
Semangat.
semangat,
Sukses.
Sukses.
sukses,
Surga.
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 Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Eka Fajar Suryaningsih, Miss Devi Damayanti, Miss Tia Hasbi, Mr. Ruli Syabul Akbar, Miss Desia Ridesi, Miss Reni Nuryanti, Miss Nurlali Moniza, Miss Nur Fitriana. I guess that's all in joining our today's session. Yeah, thank you very much for joining our weekend meeting. Yeah, and then I hope all that we discussed today here will give you guys the additional kind of knowledge, additional kind of information how to complete the first set of your guys' document. Yeah, and then don't forget, I'm still waiting for those that haven't giving any comment. Yeah, Miss Tia Hasbi, you are not giving any comment. Miss Eka, Miss Devi, Mr. Ruli, yeah, and I'm gonna upload this video. If you guys missing some point, you're gonna rewatch this video. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend with your family and see ya on Monday. Last, wallahu muwaffiq wal hadi ila sabilir rasyad. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi
warahmatullahi
wabarakatuh.
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 Have a nice day, sir.